We first came to South Africa 3.5 years ago for the preliminary draw, and have been coming back pretty much every year in December for planning meetings, doing site visits at the stadiums, a meeting with telecommunications providers, and building a telecommunications network between the stadiums and this office here. We have a team of 60 people. We're essentially running two operations: an editorial operation, which is sort of classic news agency operation, and a commercial operation for FIFA as their official photographers or authorised photo agency. So at every game we have at least 5 editorial photographers. These guys are covering every angle in the stadium, so 4 corners and overhead positions. At the same time we have the 2 FIFA guys looking at different angles. Those guys are all connected to us here in the IBC in Johannesburg on a fibre optic network. Once they have 50, maybe 50, 75 frames on a card, they take out the card, put it into a laptop and start spooling that card to us here over a fibre optic link. That enables us to receive their imagery within maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds from when it was taken. We have a team of 25 support staff, photo editors, technicians, assignment editors, and these are the guys who are kind of pulling the operation together. And we edit that material, then Photoshop it, caption it and file it to our broadcast network for our customers. On average game we're seeing about 11,000 frames, of which we're moving between maybe 400 and 600 to our services. We route the pictures based on region, interest, and maybe some very specific requests that we get from customers. So we're able to kind of air traffic control the pictures when it goes out on our network. Well, the 2 key moments on a World Cup for speed are the early action picture and the goal. And in both of those we have been consistently, from the moment the ball hits the back of the net, so to speak, or from the moment the action starts of a game, getting pictures of those two moments to customers within about 3 or 4 minutes of it happening. That's globally, so that Australia, China, South America, North America, within those kind of time frames. I think Maradona's making great pictures at this World Cup and will continue to make great pictures at this World Cup. It's kind of been a surprise to everybody. Nobody really knew what to expect with him or the Argentine team, and I think that he's actually come out as quite an urbane, well-mannered, well-groomed character, and he's making great pictures because he's obviously very animated on the touchline. So I think he'll continue to be the star of this World Cup as long as Argentina are in the tournament. The World Cup has always been a kind of watershed in workflow for photography. And this particular World Cup is the first time we've operated out of a central hub. In Germany 2006 we had networks within the stadiums, but the stadiums weren't all interconnected to a central hub. So our editing team moved around with our photography team stadium to stadium. This is the first World Cup where it's only our photography team that's moving around from a logistics point of view, and our editing team is central, which means we're able to make a much better use of that resource. And the next thing would be for cameras to become IP devices on our networks. We have a laptop in the middle at the moment, or we have a Wi-Fi adapter or a device between the camera and us. And the next step would be to have our cable that we have at pitchside or in the Tribune or wherever actually hardwired into the camera, which would make the process even more light touch, which is what we're always striving towards.